Hello, everybody, and welcome to an impromptu edition of Let's Talk Criterion. And the reason why I'm coming to you today is very simple. It's to talk to you about the forthcoming November announcements that have been already listed for the UK. So this is more specifically for our UK viewers of the channel, because obviously since October, there's been a new company introducing Criterions to the UK. So there's two releases going to be hitting our shores here in the United Kingdom in November, more or less the beginning at the end of the month. Now, the first title is already available, been available, in fact, in the US for some time. I actually did a video a few months back on this film, and the link is on the screen now, and you can look at that video anytime you want. This reviews the film and talks about the production of this film, One False Move. Now, it's directed by Carl Franklin, and it was made in 1992. Now, people who are very familiar with the collection will know that Carl Franklin, of course, directed Devil in a Blue Dress, and that got a 4K release also some time ago in the collection. I'm so sorry if that's not straight. And there's also an issue with the sunshine. It's very sunny today in the UK. I'll do that. That might be better. So this is the actual US release of the 4K Blu-ray combo pack of One False Move. Here is the actual discs themselves inside, and the booklet as well. We just tilt that like that. Hopefully the light won't catch the booklet. There we go. So the 4K UHD is on a separate disc, of course, and the Blu-ray is a separate disc as well. And the quality, of course, is excellent. What can I say? It's Criterion. So the film stars Bill Paxton, Cinda Williams, Billy Bob Thornton, and Michael Beach. Directed, as I say, by Carl Franklin. Now, that is coming to our shores here in the UK on Monday, the 6th of November, and it's priced at $29.99. Now, that's a bit more expensive, actually, by £5 or so, by a normal 4K release. If you like it more to, for instance, HMV Cine Edition, then the HMV Cine Edition is $29.99. But obviously, you do get more material with that, sort of with booklet and photo cards and stuff. But it is Criterion. They're a bit more pricey. And I think actually the price isn't as bad as I thought it was going to be for a 4K, $29.99. So that's available from, will be available from Amazon, HMV, Zavi, those sorts of retail outlets online from Monday the 6th of November. Now, let me just give you a little bit of a potted précis on the film itself, because it's a great neo-noir film from 1992. It's a tells the story of a small-town police chief played by Bill Paxton and concealing an episode and an explosive secret. Now, a pair of ruthless drug dealers, that's Billy Bob Thornton and Michael Beach, leave a bloody trail in their wake as they make their way from LA to Arkansas. An enigmatic woman, played by Cinda Williams, caught in the middle, of course. Now, the way these desperate lives converge becomes a masterclass in slow burn tension, thanks, of course, to the nuanced direction of Carl Franklin, whose haunting film travels a crooked road across America's most fraught division, urban and rural, black and white, imbuing noir conventions with a wrenching emotional depth. It's got a 4K digital restoration, and it's approved by its director, Carl Franklin, with 2.0 surround DTS HD Master Audio soundtrack. There's two discs, as I say. One is a 4K UHD disc with Dolby Vision HDR, and a Blu-ray with the film and the special features. Now, the special features on the disc are an audio commentary from 1999 featuring Carl Franklin, a new conversation between Franklin and the co-writer of the film, that's the actor Billy Bob Thornton, a trailer, an essay by the author William Boyle, it's contained in the booklet, and a new cover, of course, has been designed for this disc by Vlad Rodriguez. That's One False Move, coming out Monday, 6th of November on 4K UHD. Now, I'm very excited. The second title that they've announced for November, towards the end of the month, has already been announced for the same month by Criterion in the US. So we're matching them. And it is, of course, The Last Picture Show. The Last Picture Show, a great film, of course, made in the 70s. And that is, of course, by Peter Bogdanovich. Now, the nice thing about this is it includes the sequel to The Last Picture Show, Texasville. So that's coming out on Monday, the 27th of November. Slightly higher price point on this one. It's $39.99. $39.99, and probably because it has 3 discs. So there's a 4K UHD disc of the film in Dolby Vision HDR, and there are 2 separate Blu-rays in the package, one containing the film and the special features. Now, Texasville is also the sequel film from 1990, and that is also on the disc, and that's presented in the original theatrical version and a black and white version also of the director's cut, produced in collaboration with the cinematographer Nicholas von Sternberg. Now, there are 2 audio commentaries also featuring Bogdanovich and the actors Sybil Shepherd, Randy Quaid, Cloris Leachman, and Frank Marshall. Also, let me just go back to this. There we go. Not block my face anymore. Also, special features wise, we have, it's quite good actually, 2 documentaries about the making of The Last Picture Show. A Q&A with the director Bogdanovich, recorded in 2009. Screen tests and location footage. And an introduction to Texasville featuring Bogdanovich, Shepherd, and the actor Jeff Bridges. There's more still. There's excerpts from a 1972 television interview with filmmaker Francois Truffaut about the new Hollywood, and an essay written by the film critic Graham Fuller, and excerpts from an interview with Bogdanovich about Texasville and the sequel, and a new introduction by Bogdanovich biographer Peter Tonguet. Cover art for the disc, I'll just show it to you one more time, is by a gentleman who has done cover art for Criterion in the past before, very popular cover art designer F. Ron Miller. Basically what you have is the ticket, the cinema ticket for The Last Picture Show, very cleverly superimposed over the photograph from the movie, sort of in portrait format. The film goes back to 1971, of course. So there we have it. I'll just bring the banners up one more time now on the 2 releases. So we have One False Move coming out first in November, and that is on the 6th of November at $29.99. And then we have The Last Picture Show, the 4K release, on Monday, the 27th of November, $39.99. So I hope those 2 releases will interest you. I hope maybe you'll buy both, or indeed just one of them. They're both excellent releases. I can definitely vouch for One False Move. It looks fantastic and sounds fantastic on this 4K UHD disc. And it's just a brilliant 90s film, actually. Thoroughly recommend this. And he's such an accomplished director, Carl Franklin. And then, of course, we have the brilliant Bogdanovich film, the one that really sort of brought him to the fore as a Hollywood director worth looking at. And of course, that was The Last Picture Show, with fantastic cast of Shepherd and Bridges in there. What can you do? You can't miss this one, really. It's already been released in Criterion, incidentally, as part of the Lost and Found box set, the BBS story. That came out some years ago with a lot of other films from Bob Rafelson producing them, and also directing, of course, Easy Riders in that by Rafelson. The thing is, it's just only the film contained in that set. There is no Texasville sequel. So if you have that set, you'll know there's no Texasville on that disc. So I think Criterion have brought us a nice extra bonus there with the sequel coming out in the 4K release here in the UK. And on that note, I am going to close this edition of impromptu, though it be, of Let's Talk Criterion. I will see you all on my next video, which will be looking at the brilliant Orson Welles film from 1962, The Trial, also coming to 4K UHD. So until next time from me, above all, it's goodbye and good, well, this side, good viewing. Goodbye.